Off One Crew, welcome back to OJ51 here. Today we're back in another Madden 26 franchise video. We haven't been here in the past 2 weeks because for the past 2 week games in the franchise because got a forced loss last week and a forced win the week before. So the scheduling issues. Now we're back.
Off we go from Lumen Field.
Ow.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Play.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. This will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets this one past the 30.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On the run to the right. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not gonna lie, that was a risky throw. I was banking on the fact. I was banking on that he'd pull away. And he did pull away from the route.
What you can do when you have one of the best receivers
But I kind of threw that before he pulled away from the route, so that was risky.
Sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1. Brings up second and 1. On the ground is Mason. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good running. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's complete. Some more on the right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
A run. And here's Mason. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line. More could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Seahawks 14-yard line. Play action. Here's Allen. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. First and goal, Minnesota. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Jordan Mason, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal. Second and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Let's go.
Pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And that is incomplete.
Let's just take our 3.
Just as the ball was arriving, there are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 970 Timberwolves. 50. To throw right away. Here's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Inside the 30.
Oh, I went for the hit stick. I should not have done that.
To the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 43 yards. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on. 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming,
Let's go now.
and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Ready?
Here's Walker. Good blocking, and he...
Well, landed well.
Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Okay, this
I think he knew in the back
already
of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of
ain't
this
looking
ball
good.
a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. out of the gun. Here comes Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Minnesota. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He will do it himself.
Let's go, Josh Allen.
He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings are on top. It's now 10-7. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's not going to get too
Let's go, Harrison Smith.
After a gain of just a yard.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
To throw again is Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Buffalo Viking 18. Bronco 80.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Okay, let's see if we
Here's
can
a
get stop here.
3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's hauled in at the 2.
No, we cannot.
And he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. Meyer. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown,
Let's go,
Minnesota.
Jefferson.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Seahawks 14.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for
We're going
us
into half.
in
I'm
this
up
first
17-14.
half.
Let's see if we can keep this lead. Taking the ball short half. Of course.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here comes Horton. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready. Steady.
On first down, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Okay. That just happened.
Panthers get down.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
I didn't want to be
Now
on
it's
D-line.
Milroe.
Switch me off with D. Okay.
To the left side and is caught by Horton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
On the go.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Milroe exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Okay.
And he will get into the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay.
They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen.
Okay.
Down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's just so
And we punting the ball away.
Good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now Milroe on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
We'll go play action here with Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Okay, kicking field goal.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here comes Horton.
That's just a kick return touchdown.
Midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
I did not. Can I please turn my player?
With the kicker too late.
I do not want to hit the kicker.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he lost the football.
Really, Naylor?
Talk about momentum
Really?
and trying to stop negative momentum. It's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two
Well, this game's
plays
over.
could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they
We tried.
couldn't have gone any worse.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Milroe to throw. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down.
Okay.
They got him.
What's that?
That is Keely Ringo, former Georgia Bulldog, in on the corner blitz to make the play. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. And this is what you want.
Okay, so we gotta get touchdown.
The advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4.
Yeah, I am risking that again.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10.
Throw the ball away, Allen.
Worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
This is actually looking pretty bad.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Allen from his own end zone. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Milroe. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Ready. Patrick, like it.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. 2nd down, they need 3.
Get it. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Here we go.
Walker trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment.
Ready?
Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
One more time with Walker. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll run with Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game.
That's the score again.
For the year.
18-point game.
Those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Well, I guess at the very least we're trying to put more points.
Ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And a good run there.
Why is
Gonna
it
get
tracking?
him 5 yards. From the 34, here's second and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. There's a throw right side.
Mashing up through that at all.
Gonna be incomplete.
It wasn't accurate.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
7-yard gain. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the toss, they'll run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just
That's over the middle.
Should not have done that whatsoever.
And his offense is going to be all
Wow, I was desperate for something there.
short field and a chance to extend their lead.
look, in Carolina, Mike, we had star linebackers. I mean, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis. The thing was, we relied on them in pass coverage every bit as much as we relied on our defensive backs. And it's clear to me this defense relies on him the exact same way. A corner or safety,
I got fooled out there.
I'm not sure if they could have even made a better play than he did there.
That actually, I probably still could have got the sack there if I didn't switch onto the D lineman. Or if I realized I was switching on the D lineman.
Viking, 70 range, 70 range, Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
To the air, it's Milrow. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Jonathan Grenard in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go. 19 tight. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw.
Well, that scramble
How
is
that?
ultimately going to end up short of the first
How
down.
did he hold on to that football? Man got
Great job by the quarterback.
laid out by
Take what
Harrison
the
Smith
defense
while
gives you,
in midair.
get downfield, pick up good
Jalen
yardage.
Monroe has,
Good job so
I guess
far by
Jalen
the
Monroe
defense
could pull that
protecting the short field.
football well,
Now
I
it's
guess.
third and goal.
19. Cougar 9. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
He'll drop the throw. This is toward the side of the end
Jalen Monroe
zone.
will make that throw, which Josh Allen can't throw 2 yards with rush scrimmage while being hit.
Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Myers. Good.
Well, this game's definitely over.
And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And this will
How you
wind up
getting
working
tackled
out
back
well.
here?
He's
Come
gonna
on.
take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Allen now off the bootleg. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That is incomplete. Here we go.
Well, I mean,
They're down to what could be
we
their
can't go for
final
this.
play.
We're down in the 4th.
It's 4th down.
We're winning, but we're down in the 4th.
Allen gonna throw for it. He'll work his way out right. That's gonna be
Come on, Jefferson.
incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Lost by 25 points.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory.
Well, Pop One Crew, we'll talk to you guys later. The fall. Bye.